Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Josie with Awakened Soul, and we're here for a reading about the person on your mind and the connection you share with each other. Today's reading is going to be all about the future. So what you can expect going forward with this person, what does it look like, what big changes are going to occur in the dynamic. I'm going to leave it pretty open for whatever needs to come out for you the most at this time. And I'm going to get started with the tarot. And normally I do oracle cards first, but I felt drawn to this specific deck. So you may notice important symbols or synchronicities in the images in these cards as well. We have a gazelle here with the 8 of Wands. To me, that's talking about forward movement and communication. So if this is a no contact situation, I would definitely say with confirmation that you will be talking again soon. If you are in communication with this person, there's going to be an increase of it, or maybe like a really important and significant conversation that's going to change things between the two of you. Okay, we also have the Page of Wands and the 7 of Wands coming out. Let's get a couple more cards. We also have the Fool. Okay, and we have the Sky Father, which in this deck is the Emperor. So that is Aries energy, by the way, and it is also divine masculine energy. So what is going to be shifting and changing in this dynamic? I would say there's some sort of a fresh start or a new beginning or adventure on the horizon for the two of you. If this is a no contact situation, this is for sure indicating that you're going to be having a second chance with this person, or there's going to be some sort of a revamp or a new beginning between the two of you. If you're in communication with them, I just really feel like new doors are opening for you and this person, and there is like what almost feels like a new beginning between the two of you. So even if you're already in a connection, what is coming next is going to be drastically different than where you are with each other right now in this moment, okay? So take it how it resonates with your situation. Basically, there are new doors opening and there's a new beginning on the horizon for you and your person. And I think that, you know what, I'm going to get a confirmation on whether or not this is coming from you or your person, because I want to be as detailed as I can. Because there's going to be one of you specifically is going to be taking the lead here and initiating this new start or this new beginning, I guess, between the two of you. And it's whoever is wanting to embrace more of their divine masculine energy. But I want to get confirmation for you because I feel like one of you is taking the lead here, at least for a while, to initiate this new beginning. And I want to see if that's you or your person. We have the 8 of Wands. It's whoever reaches out about this first. They might not be specific with me. Okay? Foxes, mountain lions, unicorns could also be important symbols for this connection, by the way. Okay, here's the 8 of Wands with the 8 of Wands. I don't know why I'm doing this. Maybe some of you needed to like take a double take with these cards here. It might be whoever initiates communication next. And I know that's very specific, but hey, there's no rules to tarot here, and that's what's wanting to come through. So if you want to know who is initiating this new beginning in this connection, it's whoever reaches out first next. So if it's you that reaches out to your person first, next, it's going to be you that's taking on this role. If it's your person that reaches out first, it's going to be them who's taking on this role of leading the way, initiating this new beginning, okay? So maybe take note of that. That seems to be what's coming out for you. And it's going to feel organic, not forced. So like, you know, you don't have to just like pick up the phone and do this because you want to take on this role. I think it's whoever naturally just reaches out to the other first, okay? I don't know why. Now I feel like everything is like all sped up and I'm talking really quick. So sorry, you guys. Let's get out some more information. And actually, I am going to hop into oracles because they just showed me this deck right here to use. Okay, so talk to me about the future of this connection, please. I do also want to note for you guys watching, I have a pop-up reading playlist on my channel if you're new here, And on that playlist, there are more detailed and in-depth readings that are also facing the cards. So if you're the type of person that likes to really like let the images on the cards sink in and, you know, observe them for yourself, I would highly suggest checking out that style of my readings, because you're basically looking at the cards in my hands the entire time instead of doing it face to face. I know personally I receive a lot of additional information through images. It's Clairvoyance. So if that sounds like you, I invite you to check that out on my channel. Okay, we have series, reconnect with yourself. We have the 11th house, build your community. And we also have last quarter moon, tie up loose ends. Okay, so another thing that's coming in for this connection involves eliminating people that are not serving you and vice versa. Same for your person. So if you or your person have like connections with other people that are weighing you down or lowering your vibration, or just not serving you or your highest good, I feel like going forward, you and your person are going to be leaving those connections behind and walking away. That's very common when we go through awakenings, right? When we go through either a personal growth journey or a spiritual awakening or both, oftentimes you will notice that friendships and familial relationships, even like professional relationships, will start to fall away if they're not in alignment with you anymore. And I personally believe that God does this, the universe does this to make space for what new connections need to come in for you. So during this next chapter, I do think you and your person are going to be moving things forward with each other. It's going to feel like a new beginning. Maybe after both of you have gone through a bit of an awakening for yourselves, because this connection is going to remain in alignment with each other. You are elevating together. This is a connection that you are going to carry forward in your life, but there are other connections external to it that aren't serving your highest good that are going to start falling away from both of you. So I think you and your person are going to get closer, but you might notice certain friendships are fading away or falling away for you and your person. It's happening for a reason, because those connections are not carrying over with you into the next stages of your journey. It's because they're not in alignment with you anymore. It's quite common, you know, they say that people come into our lives for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. I definitely feel like this person for you is the type of connection that you're going to carry for maybe a lifetime, at least a few seasons, so to speak. And maybe some of these friendships that are falling away from you, or other, you know, situations were only meant to come into your life for a short season or for a reason, and you've already learned those lessons, and so it's time to leave them behind. So this is a very interesting reading. I feel like you and your person are going through very significant changes separately, and therefore it's impacting this connection as a whole going forward. You're leveling up, so is your person. And this could definitely be a higher level soul connection for both of you, because you're leveling up at the same time. And therefore you're evolving together. This connection is ascending to the next level because of that. I do get some sort of soulmate energy coming from this connection. It could also be twin flame, but I'm not getting anything specifically indicating that. And I also don't like to, you know, encourage people to attach too heavily, because I know sometimes in twin flame connections, the obsessive energy can be really intense. So I would encourage you to stay away from labels and focus on the lessons learned from the connection if you can. But at the end of the day, that's totally up to you. Anyway, going back to my original point, I feel like basically you and your person are cut from the same cloth in a lot of ways. This is a significant soul connection for the two of you, and you are leveling up together. This could definitely be a connection that's meant to last a lifetime. I will say that much. I think that this is going to carry forward for a long time to come. I see this connection being blessed with longevity and some level of permanence in this lifetime, because it seems like It's just very obvious, the fact that you're leveling up separately, your person is leveling up separately, sort of simultaneously, you're both leveling up together, okay? Maybe at slightly different paces, but you're still always like neck and neck on par with one another. And you're going through this significant change right now, leading you into a big change for the connection as a whole, and it's gonna feel like a new beginning basically. So, and I feel like at this point I'm just being repetitive, so I'm gonna get one more oracle card for us, and then I'm gonna get you a couple of personal messages out. And I encourage you to listen along. They're always very important, and it also helps you to recenter your focus and energy back inward towards yourself at the end of the reading. Okay? So in regards to this connection, we also have bravery. Face the unknown with bravery and trust your steps. And I think that that's so beautiful. You know, it's not always easy when we go through a level up journey. In fact, it can be really hard because we have to go through such intense change. And oftentimes it does take a lot of bravery to embrace the unknown. You know, with the Fool, I think this is a beautiful synchronicity coming through for you guys, because with the Fool, we have, you know, in traditional tarot, it depicts a character almost like about to walk off a cliff, but feeling good about it, you know, really actually feeling excited to embrace the unknown and not necessarily knowing what's coming next, but going full force at it anyway with excitement and enthusiasm. And I feel like that's both you and your person. You might not know exactly what's coming next, but you're following your intuition, you're following your gut and your path, with such confidence and bravery. Even though you don't know what's coming next, you're excited about it, and you're actually choosing to embrace the unknown and really having faith and trust that you are going exactly where you need to go. And this is simultaneously happening for both you and your person. You are both going through this together, and you're choosing to embrace your courage and your bravery. Even though you don't necessarily know what's coming next, you're excited about it. And it's going to be beautiful. All I can say is this next chapter and all of these doors and opportunities that are opening up for you, it's going to be such a beautiful thing if you can just have faith and trust yourselves and trust the process. So I'm excited for you. Let's get out a message just for you now. Okay. And if you've made it this far into the reading, drop a unicorn emoji down below to let me know, and let me know that you're ready to embrace this next stage in your lives. Okay, so your first personal message is the Osprey. Your success is now at hand. Allow the abundance to flow to you effortlessly. Oh my gosh, okay. I'm not even editing that out. Maybe some of you are nervous because you know that these changes are coming, and you're lacking in confidence a little bit, or you're a little bit nervous to embrace the unknown. It could have something to do with your career too, changes that you're going through. I'm rereading this. Your success is now at hand. Allow the abundance to flow to you effortlessly. And then your affirmation of the day, I invite you to affirm with me. You can do so by typing below in the comments or reading out loud. It's today I am powerful. Today I know that I have the power and wisdom to accomplish everything I choose to do. Beautiful. I'm going to leave this reading here. Thank you all so much for joining. I hope you have a blessed rest of your day or night. And until next time, bye for now.